my second Relive shake that I'm going to do right now before dinner. That's when you take your second shake about an hour before dinner. It's 4 o'clock here on the East Coast. My puppies are here with me. They're getting excited because mommy's live. I'm not live. This is recorded. This is not live. I got both dogs right here. You see their nose and they're pushing it in. Ooh. Those are my puppies. Oh, don't spill my shake. This is an expensive shake. Okay, guys, go away. Mommy's got to do her intel. This is the intel summary because I did the Mr. Sandman summary, and they're probably asleep. I did Mr. Sandman summary, or going to sleep. I did Mr. Sandman summary. Okay, so this is the summary of everybody else. So this is your summary for Sunday, November 19th, the Sunday before Thanksgiving. We think it's really done. God told me it's done, so I'm just reporting on what they're saying now. Okay, so this is Samson, article, source, Iraqi banks will begin strengthening their accounts in UAE dirhams next week. Yay! Intel guru Ray Wren, 98. Via baby's mom. This morning, 3-letter guys say they are not sure if we will see it this morning or later today or after the market opens, but they are definitely thinking today. Time will tell. All is ready, and we just got the go signal. All systems ready. No holds up in sight. Time will tell. Amen. I agree. Frank, call the bank experimental results. Now listen, if you're one of my ninja strategies, you understand the problem with this narrative, right? If you've had a conversation with me, because I used to audit public banks. So I know more than anybody else does about the banking system because I used to audit for Price Waterhouse. So if you want that information, you're going to want to email me and get on my schedule for a ninja, okay? I am working this week just in case this thing happens over Thanksgiving weekend, which I think that if it doesn't go now, that's when it's going to go. So you still have time. I got to take a sip of this. It says of about 300 people, half of them told Mr. Frank they said it's a scam. And the other half told Mr. Frank they told me everything and more. The experiment worked. I didn't give you a phone number for a bank. I gave you an 800 number for Chase Financial Call Center. Of nearly 300 phone calls, we were able to find a pattern, the names of these operators. We found the operators that were negative, yet there were these operators that were educated or maybe students of the Iraqi Dinar. Said, oh, yes, you need to talk to our wealth management department. Let me transfer you over there right away. The experiment was a success. So that's his opinion. That's his crew. That's what he's doing. But he doesn't have my information. I'm just saying. This is Militiaman. Quote, the meeting comes under highly complex economic conditions, discussing a number of aspects related to the role of monetary policy in facing risk resulted from the repercussions of possible macroeconomic shocks. In other words, something is going to happen and are telling the largest entities in the world that they're facing risks resulting from repercussions of possible macroeconomic shocks. In other words, if something happens in a small country, something else could happen in a big country. If the Bank of International Settlements is telling this to other central banks, who does business with other central banks? Those that need to know this information just got told something's up. So that was post 2 of 2. Oh, I hate it when they do this. Post 1 of 2. Sorry. It's in the reverse order. I'm just going to read it. Bank of International Settlements is a central bank of all. Of course. They move markets. I know. I'll read this for your benefit. If you've been subscribed to my channel, you already know this. The Bank of International Settlements is a central bank of all banks. They move markets, commercial traders fear central banks because of the amount of money they have to be able to throw at markets. The Bank of International Settlements talk with the language I've never heard before in the 30 years of trading, when the central banks have to be very, very careful on how they say things because what they say will move the markets. People can lose and make money. Article, the Arab Monetary Fund of the International Settlements organized a meeting on Wednesday and Tuesday, November 15th and 16th. This article did not come out until the 16th. The 15th, they never mentioned. Why? Why not tell you in advance they're having the meeting? Surprise, surprise. It says because, quote, the meeting comes under highly complex economic conditions. They're worried about what the change is in the countries and the systems. I talked last night about the treasury bonds, and you have to watch my live from last night. I'll put it down below. I'm just a different kind of voice in this. It doesn't take anything away from them. I'm not taking anything away from them. I just have a different element of it. We all have a piece of this puzzle. So you'd be wise to listen to all of us. Mark Z via PDK in Iraq. Iraq joins EBRD, becoming the 74th shareholder, announces foreign ministry. This is the European Bank for Reconstructions and Development. This is a major worldwide organization and bank. They are not doing this for some third world country. Iraq applied to be a member in 2018, but they waited until now to bring them on board. Does this tell you anything? I believe it tells us we're about to see a currency change. If they are joining an international organization, they're going to need an international currency. I agree, Mark. And then Frank 26, this was from yesterday. I might have already covered this. A community comment. We don't have to pay taxes on dinar exchange. Stop that nonsense. How dumb is that? Where in the history of the United States of America have you seen our government say you don't have to pay tax on any of that? They'll chase you until Hades to get the taxes that they think they owe them. Don't deceive yourself. Don't be that way. That's part of proper stewardship. You're going to pay taxes and pay them. Note, consult your tax professionals at the appropriate time to determine proper tax for unique service. I love Frank. Frank and I are more alike than we are dissimilar with our faith, with our knowledge of, being careful of the collections centers and the non-disclosure agreements, all that. Anyways, that's it, guys. That's all I'm prepared to say. It's Sunday. A lot of people take Sunday off. I haven't, obviously. I don't take any days off. I'm talking to God about that because I do need a break. So hopefully this is happening so I can take a little bit of a break. I'll still be doing coffee and conversations. Coffee and conversations every morning. Guys, the sun's going down here in Maine. When does the sun set in your area of the woods? Comment down below. Please consider joining us if you haven't already. Please subscribe, tap the bell, and share this with other people who need the hope and help of my channel, because we're all about the faith, the truth, facts, and optimism of this. And we have a unique intel source. His name is Mr. Sandman 1 and 2. They're on the front lines over there, and they have been giving us content consistently, and I shared it this morning, so I'll put the link to this morning's live, which was about 24 minutes. If you want to see it, see more, consider joining now or watch the live and consider again. God bless everybody. Have a great night. I do think this is our week. God has made me a prophetic voice for this time, so I hope you'll join us. God bless. Bye.